Hey everybody, this is Sarnath. Welcome back to the Battle for Azeroth Alpha. We're back on our Ret Paladin here, right where we left off earlier. Let's get some more Levelin done. Rescue some villagers from these evil trolls. Alright. Thank you for the puffer. You traitor, selling out your own. Did have to go to a push to talk. My kids are getting into bed and sometimes they get a little rowdy trying to say no, we don't wanna, and well, tough. Let's get these quests turned in and we will be ready to go.
Zandala will endure.
Try to help them secure the village. Zul will not stop while Rusticon's fate remains in the balance.
Zandala forever.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless. Not everything in the ocean.
They say you have the air of the throne.
Nice-mannered as I am.
Zandala forever.
Greetings, sir and ma'am.
Mending body and soul.
Come back with some better spirits.
Oh, okay.
I was done talking to you anyway. Step closer and don't mumble.
Okay. Brine on the top shelf.
Greetings, sir and ma'am.
$700 since I've made it. Jeez. Will it heal the king, though?
Step closer and don't mumble.
Uh-oh.
Greetings, sir and/or ma'am. Come back with some better stories.
Do you know who I am?
I have to call on Razan, the Loa of Kings, and ask him to claim back the Rastakan's soul.
I pray we chose our allies.
So we're gonna meet the Loa that all of the kings of the Zandalari Empire bind themselves to. Oh, jeez. You're a big one, ain't you? Look at that armor. It's pretty awesome. He will rise. I'm not finished with him. Uh-oh. told the Loa of Death just to bugger off. Restore his spirit back to his body. My priests call me back to my temple. Send Rastakan to me when he finds his teeth again. Okay. We have Rastakan's soul. Sweet deal. So help me God if I am not your ally at this point.
Hello, man.
Huh. We can kill everyone who rebelled.
Later.
I am listening. Our kingdom will be defended.
Alright, let's go mess these guys up. It's a pretty cool looking ship.
In Zul's name, die!
Hey, there you go. Oh, there's a shark out here. A voracious hammerhead. Okay. Gotcha. Use the ropes to climb up the ship.
You will see. I need to target something first.
Rastakan's might is mine! Taste the bitter wind of defeat! This was not the end I was promised.
Of course it wasn't. You picked the wrong side, buddy boy.
By Zul's will!
There we go. Kill them. Oh, these mutiny people. Little buggers.
In Zul's name, die!
I don't have a target.
Ah, I see. The Temple of Razan, they're gonna go after the Loa.
Your time will come.
You will see how it ends. I need a target.
Must be upstairs. It says it's down on this level.
Rastakan's reign is over. The age of Zul has begun.
It says it's downstairs. Is it in here, maybe? No, it can't be in there. Where is it? Maybe it's in here? Nope. What's back here? Aha! Who are you? Oh, the Drakari trolls, those are the ones from Northrend that consumed their gods for power. They're gonna try and do it to the Loa, it looks like.
I need to target something first.
Alright, at this point I can pretty much just jump out the boat. Underwater looks pretty nice. Definitely. Let's see what we got. Quest turn-ins. Alright. We're gonna have to go rescue his Loa. Oh wow, 185 to 232 boots. Woo! Alright. Meet the king at the Temple of Razan. I wonder if we'll be too late.
Talk to me. Stay away from the voodoo.
Okay. Things being explained a little more. That we have to help the various statues and things that are given freely to the Loa, those offerings actually empower them, and they need these things. There we go.
I'm out of range.
Alright. Save the priests. Let's go.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Zenjuli Loyalist, got it. Let's see what happens. Alright. What? Oh.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
There we go. Easy peasy. So I guess Razan is the Loa of the Hunt. Shame we can't pick him, huh? There we go. Cleansed away.
It's too far away.
It's 80%.
Speak your business.
Go
carefully.
Looks like he's already being sacrificed.
Later. A thousand battles, a thousand victories.
Alright, pretty easy stuff. Kill a guy, run over here, kill another guy.
Bow before me.
I don't have a target.
There we go. Oh. Really? Spammable? Oh well, that'll be fixed. They already have a message out on the forum saying they're tracking all this stuff.
What you want? Be seeing ya.
Whoa. What did you do?
I have played my part.
Oh, we saved him, alright.
Greetings, man. Stay away from the voodoo.
Oh shit. Awesome. What? Oh my god. This Devil Sar's a fucking badass. Wow. What a charge. Holy crap. He's an enthusiastic predator. Dude, he's pissed. I don't blame him. Alright, quest complete. Now what's the plan? Meet up outside. Got it. What a badass.
What you want?
Ooh. Return to Thanos. All right. Let's go to Nathanos and let him know that shit be real, yo. Man, this is awesome.
Choo-choo!
Get moving.
Hmm. Completed those. Completed these. Level lies and march to the lower. All I have left to get there.
Make it quick. Make yourself useful.
Hmm. Definitely interesting. So they staged a coup. It's going pretty well for them, to be honest. I mean, they got control of the throne, most of the city. Hmm. Let's see what's going on with this trader. He's harassing them. Let's go to scale trader post. It's a bit of an overshoot, but we can come back this way. Yeah, through here. Not bad at all. It'll be interesting to see how things play out. I mean, I still have quite a bit left to do. Thud, hit the ground running. We got over back this way. Witch Doctor, Jennifer, Profiteering. It's a dire horn hatchling. Will it be a pet for us? Find someone in Zibzar that will care for the hatchling. Alright. Easy enough. Oh, awesome. Cool. So they hate people, but because I have a baby with me, they'll let me in. Aha, flight points. That's what I like to see. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we learned to take care of the hatchling because in Zondalari culture, they bond for life. That's pretty awesome.
I'm out of range.
Aha. Picked planes.
I need to get closer.
Alright. Feed the baby.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first. It's too far away.
There's a plant. Gotta feed the baby a little bit more. Wait, why am I getting dash? Is it because of her? Weird.
I need to get closer.
So I gotta kill 2 more Dimetrodon. I need to pick some more weeds here for the hatchling to eat. Actually, just 1 more of those. So I better find those Dimetrodon real quick.
I'm out of range.
Aha. There we go. Oh. Very cool.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help.
Oh boy. Goblins. Ugh. Another placeholder trinket. Alright, I gotta command the hatchling to fight. And I need 6 fatty chunks of flesh, 15 partially digested carrion. Ugh. Nothing but the finest, I guess.
Zandala will endure. Zandala forever.
Actually does a lot of damage. Oh wow, golden Ravisar egg. Jeez.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Beautiful.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Come on. There we go. All right.
Talk to me.
Kind of worried to see what this does.
Hurry back.
Oh no. Wait, it actually worked?
Yo. Keep it real.
Oh wow. I can't believe it didn't poison and kill my dire horn. Alright, let's talk to this guy and get some battle training for our dire horn.
Greetings.
How to train your dire horn. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Woo! Through a toy. Good job, buddy. This is pretty cool. Hey Alice, how's it going, man?
I am listening. I am sworn to defend the
Been in a hospital for months. Oh damn, dude, what happened?
business here. I serve the Zandalari.
It pounces on me affectionately. It's cute.
Do you protection. The Truka Zandala.
Help him subdue Pinky. Got it. Damn, dude. Well, you know, you sound like you're doing a hell of a lot better, so good on you, man. Damn, dude, that's rough. Stable, the Direhorn, and the Beastman. Got it. Well, man, you're doing better. That's what matters. You made it to live another day. Where are you going? So wherever I want, this cage ain't good enough. Oh jeez. There's no risk of remission or anything for you, is there, Oz? Because that's really fucking rough, especially, you know, be a month hospitalized. Like, goddamn. Okay, this way. Well, hey man, you got better, you lived to see another day, and from what my old line of work used to be, that's what mattered, you know? And hopefully things just continue to work out for you and continue to get better. How do I get these? Says there's a path here. Maybe I gotta get in?
I'm out of range.
Yeah man, definitely you do you. I mean, no way in hell would you want to have to put up with that shit again. Oh, this is where I was for that quest. Okay. So then how do I... Let's see here, I'm zoomed all the way in. It doesn't look like any of this is gonna connect over. It says there's supposed to be a path here, but there isn't one. I mean, I guess it's up top? I have to find out.
Only Voljamba can save us.
I don't know, man, like... Personal health can get rough sometimes. I fully understand that firsthand. I had to step away from gaming for almost 6 months. because I had to have a pacemaker put in, and I had to go through all this therapy and stuff. Hey, Zareth RX, man, how's it going, man? Hey, for all of you guys watching and listening, huge shout out to this guy. He did graphic art for all of my banners, for both Twitch and YouTube, and the one I'm going to be putting on Banks. Redid my avatar for me for free, and it was top-notch work. He's a great guy, and I definitely want to throw something out. He is currently doing a charity right now where he's taking graphic arts jobs for money that will go to charity. And Zareth, if you want to throw some information out into the Twitch chat for everyone who's watching, I'd really appreciate it, because charity is a huge deal to me, and I am more than happy to support other people that are raising money for charity too.
It's too far away.
And for those of you who are joining us, this is the early alpha, so everything is still subject to change. We have 4 months until release still. So there's all sorts of stuff that's still being worked on, still being implemented. And I will be streaming every day, or as close to every day as I can be, so that all of these videos that'll be automatically uploaded from my stream to my YouTube channel. If you guys miss it or wanted to see certain parts, they will be up to date all the time. I'm going to compile them all into a large playlist so people can see everything that they're wanting to in one localized spot. That's awesome, Zareth. I mean, when you guys get your site and stuff set up, let me know. I am more than happy to help advertise for your guys' stuff. You did an amazing job with the work that I had you do for me. You have a great work ethic and good communication skills the whole way through. And to see you participating and actively stepping up in charity is absolutely incredible.
What do you ask of the Zandalari? Watch yourself within our city.
Alright, let's get up there, the flight point. We're gonna fly out and get some more quests done. We are almost 115. There is our little pet dire horn. I imagine there's going to be a lot of coming back later on to do things with him, because the Beast Lord did say to come back when we were both stronger. So maybe at a higher level, it'll be level gated. well, I've had family that's been helped by the likes of the Wounded Warrior program, and good friends as well. One of my best friends, whom I was enlisted with, died in combat, and his family was helped by Wounded Warriors, so I can only imagine who we can help. I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to start slow, Xayj, but every dollar counts, no matter how big or small anyone who participates with you guys are. It will all add up. It'll all make a big difference. A prime example of this is Level with a Cause, which is run by Wolfcrier, Riker, and all of them for the Diablo 3 streamers. And it's only been run 3 times, but last time we raised well over $9,000 for charity. So hang in there, and you will persevere with this. Let's go to the Village of the Vines next. Where? Maybe up. As you can see, not everything's fully textured yet. These mountains are obviously not fully finished. But that's part of the alpha, you know. Alright, let's get this show on the road. If you guys do have any questions about the Battle for Azeroth Alpha, go ahead and fire them off in the chat. Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, throw them in the comments below. We've been taking a lot of great questions, and some a lot deeper than others, for some of the changes that haven't been seen, or things we're not sure about. And we had some great discussions over it today, as well as over the last few days. So I highly encourage you to speak up and out about what you like, what you don't like, what your questions are, concerns. And let's try and figure these things out together as we progress through the alpha over the next few months. Take care, Oz, and for sure, man, let me know when you're available. Just reach out to me, man, and we'll play a game sometime. I am glad to see that you're feeling better. All things considered, man. Take care of yourself.
Yo. See you around, friend. Don't be a stranger.
So the gorge was abandoned because of the gorillas. Do I need to go up and around? The map. Or is it below us? I don't know. Well, let's go this way, I guess. Slay the gorillas. Got it. Villain, you have slain me. Oh man. What are these?
I need a target.
Free as comrades. Got it.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Beautiful. What do we got here? Ah, so that's how they're gonna mine it. Interesting. Damage done by 15% does not stack. Got it. So we have a bunch of super intelligent gorillas here.
It's too far away. I can't attack that target. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
See, it's those periods of downtimes like this that I dislike about Ret. Hopefully it'll get addressed.
I need to target something first.
Number 4. Yeah, right in front of my face. What do you play WoW, Zara? And if so, what are you looking to main in the next expansion, man? Like, what have you been looking at?
I'm out of range.
I don't play WoW and never will get into it. Yeah, it's fine. Not every game's for everybody. It's up there, and there's a guy I gotta kill. Got it. Oh, it's a rare spawn. Let's do this. Let's pop our wings, huh?
It's too far away.
No problems here. Not quite there yet.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
I don't know, I'm pretty excited for this expansion. I play more of the right-in-your-face action games. It really isn't a lot of downtime like Destiny, COD, Battlefield. Do you play Warframe at all? I've had a lot of fun with that game lately, and it's definitely more fast-paced gameplay.
I'm out of range.
I didn't get into it until pretty recently, and unfortunately it seems like most of the community is wanting to leave it. Where's the king? Got it. Oh, a chest! You will wait, Sunga. Used to play on Xbox One, got rid of my console, haven't played much on PC in a long time. The biggest complaint that there seems to be for the game right now, at least, that I've seen, is that they got rid of raids in the latest expansion, update, patch, whatever you want to call it. So the would-be endgame, I guess, is gone. But I don't know, like, I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's definitely something different.
I need a target.
Alright, let's turn this quest in and kill the king. Be right back. Kids just not wanting to go to bed. That's why I'm not that's why I'm not open mic. I'm push to talk right now because it's bedtime for the kids, and they try to just come out every once in a while and say, "Well, oh well, I want this or this or this." It's like, well, no, it's bedtime.
I don't have a target.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, mine aren't that old just yet. My kids are 9 turning 10, 6 turning 7, and my youngest just turned 3. And my 3-year-old started school this week, so it's been kinda rough at home with the wife having empty nest syndrome already.
Yep, what you want?
I understand completely. I'm actually 26, my oldest two are my stepchildren as well.
Glad I could help.
Goblins trying to explain greed to a gorilla. It's kind of funny. Alright, so that's that quest chain done. Web of Lies and March of Loa. Okay. It's probably going to be this one here, so let's get back. You know, let's go up the path here. Let's see if we can secure ourselves the next flight point. And then we'll fly over there to meet that NPC and push that quest line out. Ooh. Prime Thumple Knuckle. I like it. And Xayj Empress. Ooh, what do we got here? 100k? I don't know about that. Wait, there's more than one of them? That's not confusing at all.
I need to get closer. I need a target.
Oh, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Huge shout out to Wolf Crier for that huge host, 52 followers. Holy crap. I'm getting raided. Let's go kill the Xayj Empress now. Oh wow, big patrol path for her. We might have to actually hunt her down. Huge welcome to everyone joining us from the Wolf Crier stream and family. Welcome. Hey Wolf Crier, how's it going? Thank you so very much for the host. I'm gonna wait for Crusade. 13 seconds. Hey Jessica, how's it going? Paladin was your favorite for a while? I've never had a paladin as a main. It's always been an alt, but I'm really considering making it my main for Battle for Azeroth. I've really been enjoying it. I've been checking out all the other classes as well, and I'm going to be streaming the alpha every single day, keeping videos up to date on my YouTube channel for everybody, so they can go look at content for the class that they like, the specs that they enjoy, and really see how things are. How they tank in Battle for Azeroth? I can slip into prot spec after this, but I'm not gonna be hitting a dungeon until I hit 120, because that's really what everyone's pushing to. They're doing the leveling testing, and then at 120, everyone's looking at the tanks and healers. But then Cataclysm happens. I understand. Whoa.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Oof.
I need more mana.
Oh, thank you so much for that. I will take a look in just a second. No! Yeah, wasn't even close. Their mechanic pallet tank significantly changed, not for the better, and now they're trying this kind of hybrid between a shield tank and a bubble tank. Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. I tanked on my warrior for Legion, and honestly, every paladin I've tanked with for the most part either hasn't been very well, or they just don't do enough damage to hold threat. Paladins have just been on the downhill ever since Cataclysm, in my opinion. Wrath was really the pinnacle for paladins, in my opinion. It's where they were truest to their class fantasy. They were truest to really what the class could actually be in potential. And there were times, there were highs and lows during Wrath as well. And there were times where paladins were just outright broken. But I think that if they were to take paladins back to that era, so to speak, and just don't make them broken as all heck, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I know how to make paladin work. It has to do with something that most tanks just don't get. Well, yeah, I mean, look at Brewmaster monks. They're currently being looked at for an overhaul because their stagger has nothing to do with strength or agility. There's really nothing in their kit that ties them to their main stat like all the other tanks. Well, yeah, but the issue for me hasn't been, yeah, that looks so awesome. Toughness is a check mark in a box, not a stat to stack. Yeah, I completely agree. All right. Alright, so they are sacrificing people, trying to sacrifice their Loa. For those of you that are joining us, if you guys missed out on some pretty big reveals earlier today and pretty recently. But it's been there's a really deep story for the Horde, and for you Alliance lovers out there as well, the Alliance has an amazing quest line over there. Let's kill us some traitors. I'm coming, Moonkin.
It's too far away. I need to target something first.
People get obsessed with how much damage they can ignore when DPS is how you tank correctly. And with Paladin it's super important. A significant part of your defense is based on how much damage Avenger's Shield does. Well, if you're stacking toughness instead of damage, you lose both. So if you're a Paladin tank who doesn't get it, gotcha. Nah, man, I understand. I mean, warriors are the same way right now. We don't stack survivability, we stack damage. Because our ignore pain is entirely centered around our strength.
I don't have a target.
So we don't stack stamina, because there's just no point. It doesn't do as much for our effective health. Which is really, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, I feel that a tank shouldn't do much damage, but should rely on utilizing their threat-based abilities to hold aggro. Because that's how it used to be back in the day. And now it seems to be the obsession of do really big fat damage numbers instead of focusing on what your class can uniquely bring to the table. To really take the most of your class's advantages. And that has something to do with them blurring the line between the classes with all the spruning. Ah. Yeah, threat, damage, and rage.
I need a target.
Don't be shy. Be seeing ya.
Interesting. Are you gonna be my companion? I like it. Oh, and you're okay. Thank God. I was gonna say you're not gonna do anything. Oh my God! Look at that raptor form.
I'm out of range.
I have a 978. Oh, nice, dude. I believe it. I remember when Tomb came out and we were doing Heroic Tomb, and my warrior was popping over 1,000,000 HPS on Mistress. It was insane.
I need to target something first.
On the other side.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
gonna bleed you real good, then leave you here to die.
But that was pretty twisted.
How are ya?
Raw. Krasik is a traitor. Priest clothing. Okay. Ah, her husband Raw in the Apex. That's that's one way to put it, I guess. Let's see. Eyes and ears of Yuzma slain.
The greatness of Zandala will rise again.
I need to target something.
115, halfway there. Halfway.
It's too far away.
Hey there. Stay away from the voodoo.
Alright, we killed all the spiders that we needed. That was handy. Straight through, maybe? Gotta get to the top of the pyramid, I think. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Jessica. Hope you guys are enjoying the alpha playthroughs, and if you guys missed some of them in the past that I've done this week, they are on my channel. They will always be uploaded directly from my stream to my YouTube channel for you guys to look at whenever you feel you missed something. Oh, heck yeah, man. Nice drinking, relaxing for sure. I unfortunately cannot sit back and relax because my 3-year-old thinks she is the sneakiest person in the house, and thinks if she pokes her head around the corner bit by bit I won't see her. Oh, she thinks she is.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Yeah, screw you. Alright, 208 to a 240. Which one? There's twins? Yeah, spiders are done for now, but the lady we're fighting is apparently the one who worships the spiders. So I don't know. This will be the first time I've fully completed this zone out. It's actually the last of all the starting zones I have to complete. Because I've done all 3 Horde ones now, with this being the 3rd, and I've done all 3 of the Alliance zones as well. Weirdo, yeah.
You be careful, man.
Oh boy, they both need to be rescued. That's not good. My daughter's almost 18 months old. We apparently taught her to growl at about 8 months ago, so she growls at us whenever we're playing with her. Yeah, My daughter went through a phase just recently where she thought she was a cat. Completely understand. Who worships spiders? Yasma does. She is one of these Truly Council that was supposed to be helping the king, but there was a huge coup. Let's see here. Might as well rescue Gonk. We're right here. There's the entrance to his place.
You heretics! Dare enter my lair! Greetings, bury you here! Have you come to join me in slaying these heretics?
Oh man, he is pissed. Well, and again, I guess I would be too.
Have you come to bargain? Say to the other Loa, I will hunt the gardens for more invaders to slay.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good time. Uh-oh. Save the bird.
I need a target.
We'll rescue you, Paku.
I don't have a target.
Oh man, I'm not gonna throw the spoilers out in case people don't want them. But earlier on in the quest line for the Horde quest line, in one of the 3 zones that they go to, and you guys can see it's in the streams that I've done on my channel already. But we find out more about how the Zandalari trolls went to get the Thunder King and resurrect him. We find out a lot more about that story and its background, and they did an excellent job tying it in. It was well done. So for those of you that had more questions about some things that happened in MoP, you're going to find some answers.
It's too far away.
Zul has foreseen your death.
Yay. I want to drop all of them on a rock. Oh man. You horde, I have need of your abilities. You know, I could never ret. I'm looking to main ret in Battle for Azeroth, to be honest, and with go wholly off spec.
When the Loa speak,
Wait a minute. Shadra? Ah, can we? Awesome. Oh, it won't reveal the map to me. Hinterlands. You do quests in the Hinterlands because the trolls worship the spider god Shadra. So this is bringing that further into play, where Shadra is actually a Loa. Let's see, Volkal defeated and Yasma defeated. Got it. It's really nice to see how well they've tied things in, like things that most people may not catch at first glance. And there's a lot of the past expansions get referenced in the quest text, or just by general chatter by the NPCs while you're flying around. For example, you do a quest early on, and one of the one of the NPCs talks about how the Cataclysm events when Deathwing was going nuts destroying the landscape affected Zandalar. So there's a lot of extra stuff going on. I guess we'll finally find out if Jane is a Dreadlord. I don't think we're ever going to find out if Jane is a Dreadlord. I think that's going to be their selling point for the next expansion. Atal Shadra Tormentor. Aha! There's an entrance. Uh-oh. Yep, the Venom Queen Shadra. Jaina, the missing old god. Well, we'll see. There's gotta be something here. Supposed to be in here. Oh, there he is. Okay, I just had to wait for him to respawn. Nasty big spider, yeah. You see this room? I wouldn't even have walked in this room in real life. I would have poked my head, I would have seen the bottom of this thing's legs, and I would have said, yep, that's a no. See this room? This is a no room.
Smashing time!
Ah, that's right. That's really bad. So, as some of you may or may not remember, back in Northrend, the Drakari sacrificed their gods and took their power. And this is literally the same concept. Oh, yep, she's claimed the power of Shadra. That's really bad. But as to how they learned how to do this, that does get explained in the quest. So this isn't a random pull from a bag of tricks that came out of nowhere. So for you guys that are really into lore, that are really into the story behind the quests, as well as just the quest texts themselves, they did do a good job with that. Making sure things tied in together, made sense. All the side quests that you guys are going to do while you're leveling out here, they honestly don't feel like side quests for filler. They actually have a place in what's going on. Ah, see, there we go. Shadra was consumed. I had heard of such heresies in Zuldrak, but to hear about it in Zuldazar. There you go. Further referencing... Oh, two-handed axe? Or a polearm? Oh, but the polearm has no strength on it. Man, Blizzard. You know, we're going to take the axe. It looks pretty cool. And it upgraded too. Sweet. And speak in a Thanos plate collar.
What brings you before the Lord of the Hunt?
There's Paku. To be honest, it's not looking like as big of a squish at all. Oh, we unlocked level 7 Heart of Azeroth. So we can now pick the third tier of abilities. So every 30 seconds, gain an absorb shield for 30 seconds, literally Pride as a passive. or vampiric speed. When an enemy you damage dies, you heal and gain speed. I'll take Pride as, thank you. But this is the Azurite armor for those of you who are new to checking out the alpha with me. The Azurite armor, this is a placeholder one for testing purposes. Is that a permanent choice? No, they have already confirmed. We had a blue post on the forums. You can change these around. Because at the top there you have the standard one, which is versatility and a heal on kill. And then you have one that affects each of your specs. So there's, on all the gear, it's going to look like that upside down pyramid, if you will. That inverted pyramid will be the case on all the Azurite gear, but you're going to be able to see which Azurite pieces have which passives ahead of time so that you can target the drop. And that was their solution to the legendary system from Legion being an entire RNG fest where you saw people who were main raiders for years for guilds just getting benched because they had bad luck, and brand new people with no rapport with some of these guilds, raid teams, brand new, being brought in as main raider slots because they had luck. Dumb luck. Not skill, but luck. And that's not going to be the case anymore. I hope that it'll allow us to save the gear choices and spec sets then. I do not know at this time. It's not a fully set in stone system yet, so I'll be keeping an eye on that so I can let you know. Zol is pulling all his forces back to the stronghold, the Temple of the Prophet. Rastakhan has sent word that he is marshalling an army in the Zocalo, with anyone still loyal that can carry a weapon. Looks like the old king had more loyalists than was expected. That, and he has 3 of their eldest Loa gathered to his side. Get down there and help hunt down the prophets. Awesome. Awesome, I'm looking forward to this quest. Oh, yeah, I doubt. Well, I don't think it'll be like that. I'm sure they're gonna make something to where one of the professions maybe later on will be able to pop an item, like the tomes for talents. I'm sure they'll make something for that. Or maybe they'll just let you switch it inside a major city. I mean, right now I can't, but this is the temporary user interface, so it's not a fully locked-in system just yet. Honestly, for the Horde side quests, the most fun I've had, to summarize it without spoilers, if you want to be doing stuff with the Loa, start in Zaldazar. If you want a place that is riddled with all sorts of everything going wrong constantly, start in the Nazim Swamp. And if you want to see the fox people as much as my wife and I did, you need to go to Vol'dun. It's a brutal desert. It's very well done as well. They really play on the environment and use the quests with the environment that really paint the landscape for how brutal it really is. I think your spider quest is already enough to convince me I have no interest in leveling Horde. Well, I'll tell you what. Go be Alliance. You start in the right zone. Not to spoil it for you, but you get to be a pirate.
I am master of shapes, Packstrider and Lord of the Hunt.
All right, brothers and sisters, Zendala. I have in the past slept on the couch for 3 days waiting for the death of an arachnid. Oh my god, man. That's rough. And this is absolutely amazing. Oh man, March of the Loa. And these are all druids, by the way. These raptors with tusks. They're druids. It's pretty awesome.
Have you come to bargain? Tell others of me.
How you doing, man? You be careful, man.
Here we go. Destroy everything. Literally. Just make fucking problems everywhere. I'm okay with anything with 0 to 7 or 9 or more legs. So what you're telling me is that if I take a tarantula, remove one of its legs, and put it on your dining room table, you are perfectly okay with it. Is it true that Battle for Azeroth introduces another Demon Hunter spec? Not yet, and it's a little late to be introducing one with 4 months out. So that, I'm gonna say, is completely false.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I said nothing about it being dead. I just said I was gonna remove one of its legs. Because it has 0 to 7 legs. I mean, it's okay, right? Oh, okay, well, fair. Or you could just use facts and science to completely ruin my plan.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
WD-40 and or a hairspray. Jeez. You really hate spiders. Like, I'm a full-on nope for spiders myself as well, so I understand, but damn.
I don't have a target.
I don't know, I think if the spider's big enough, my wife would burn the house down.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Yes! There is a gap in their sky killers! Fly, my children! Slay these heretics!
Oh. Well then. Oh wow, look at all of these flyers. The difference between someone who's allergic to black widows and someone not? What's that? About 12 hours time to get treatment. That's fair.
It's too far away.
Alright.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
How are you playing so soon on this? I was invited to the alpha, Rilo. And welcome to the stream, by the way. This is it's incomplete right now, but I'm part of the alpha test.
I need to get closer.
Yep. I would definitely agree with you there, Lucky.
I'm out of range.
But take a lot of pride in having the opportunity to showcase some of the alpha gameplay for you guys, answer any questions that I'm able to. And if we don't know the answers, well, let's see if we can try and find them together.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Yes, it is. I use Restream to stream on Twitch, YouTube Live, and Binks.tv simultaneously, and the chats are all fully integrated for people that are watching the stream. This is open world right now.
be seeing ya.
Alrighty. So the words of Zol, we learned in his travels that he's gone to all these different troll empires and seen these rituals done, worked with the Mogu, worked with the Drakari trolls as they lost their fight with the Scourge and consumed their gods for power. Twitch is better, I guess. You know what? Everyone has their own preference. Some of my viewers prefer watching on YouTube, some prefer Twitch, some prefer Binks.tv. So with this, I can appeal and reach out to all of them and not leave anyone out. But you see, they'll never admit that it was a bad choice or they were wrong, though, Jessica, I apologize. And take a look at Warlocks, for example. Remember when Destro had the original Burning Ember system? Then they got rid of that because it wasn't good gameplay. And then they gave them back that exact same system but called it Soul Shard Fragments and said it's a brand new concept. I'll stab you with your own tusks. These two crack me up. Break Soul's forces on the road to Atal Dazar. Ride with the Wing Lord. Oh, they're married. In the quest text, you have to really be reading it to see it. She calls him her husband. It's so loud to play this right now. Yeah. Well, are you opted in for betas on your Battle.net account? I mean, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get invited. But if you don't opt in, then you'll never get invited. Go to your Battle.net account on the main site, Rilo, and go to your account settings. On the right hand side you should see a little text in blue writing called beta settings. Click on that, it'll take you to a page that you can opt into which games that you want to opt in for beta testing and be part of the pool of players that they draw from to get these invites. And if for whatever reason you don't see that blue writing on the right hand side, it's under games and codes as the category under account settings. Jeez, Dragon Guy is pissed. Let's see. Taldazar is a tomb of kings, my greatest followers. Oh boy. Well, he's angry. Join Razan and Rasakan in their siege of Atal Dazar. We know this finale already in progress. Zul is waiting for Razan and murders the giant dino Loa. Razan's blood flows into the channels of power, and Zul laughing leaves, putting his minions in charge of preventing the player from entering the interior where the first king of Zul Dorar is being resurrected. Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought so too. The little feathers in the hat looks kind of neat. No problem, Rilo. Glad to have been able to help you out. Did they put up the art for that yet? Yeah. Let's see. So the first king had power that could rival the Loa themselves. Cannot let Zul get away. I and mine will follow Zul, but I want you and yours to enter Atal Dazar. Yasma be trying to buy time and keep tombs sealed away. You're gonna fight your way through to her, and you're gonna need some allies to do so. Slay her.
Spirits be with you, man.
Ha! Bad tank. Dark deeds, dark days. Should have known better, and now Razan is dead, and my own power is barely holding on. Soon one Sandi himself will come to collect me. Talanji, she must know what has happened here. Go tell her, aid her where you can. I followed a god of strength, and yet I have not the strength to face her with this shame. Wow, that's rough, man.
Stay away
They've passed that line in my opinion, by a lot. And that's honestly in the Alliance quests for sure. I mean, for sure. It's, yeah, again, I have gameplay of those quests and those videos up on my YouTube channel. But I will be playing Alliance side again here in the future. I'm focusing Horde because I'm going to be maining Horde. You don't have to say my feelings I'm a crappy tank. You're not a crappy tank. Take a peek at the prot skills, absolutely. Switch it right now for you. Hell yeah, Azeroth. You did an awesome job on that, and thank you again for designing that. Alright, so we're going to start here with the talents for protection. First tier, look at a 15. We have Holy Shield, increases block chance by 15%, allows you to block spells, and you basically have Holy Thorns on block. Consecrated Hammer, passive. Hammer the Righteous has no cooldown. Hammer the Righteous, Shield of the Righteous, and Light of the Protector now always gain the benefit of consecration. And Blessed Hammer is still here. Blessed Hammer is awesome. I love it. Tier 30, we're looking at Crusader's Judgment. Judgment has 2 charges, and Grand Crusader now also grants a charge of Judgment. In other words, I hope you like spamming buttons because you're going to be doing so. First Avenger. Avenger's Shield now deals 50% more damage to the first target hit, and Grand Crusader has a higher chance to proc. Bastion of Light, 2-minute cooldown, immediately grants 3 charges of Shield of the Righteous. Current tier 15 has the exact same talents, but Blessed Hammer is in the middle and Consecrated on the right. I don't know, man. Fist of Justice, same. Repentance the same, and Blinding Light the same. Not a big surprise to see that the same talent row. Retribution Aura, protects yourself and all party and raid members within 60 yards with an aura that deals 21 holy damage when attacked in melee. That's interesting, that they would bring this back. I don't understand why it's not on the Ret Paladin, but okay. Why don't I have Devotion Aura as a protection paladin, of all things here? Cavalier, same as always, double Divine Steed charges. Blessing of Spell Warding replaces Blessing of Protection, literally the same thing as it always was. It blocks magic instead of physical damage. Final Stand in tier 75. When you use Divine Shield, you also taunt all targets within 15 yards. I like this a lot because we do this in raid. We have a paladin Divine Shield taunt things, so I'm okay with it. Unbreakable Spirit reduces the cooldown of Divine Shield, Ardent Defender, and Lay on Hands by 1/3. And Hand of the Protector calls down the light to heal you, increased up to 200% based on missing health. While standing in Consecration, Hand of the Protector's healing is increased by 20%. So it looks like they're still focusing on Protection Paladins being a healer tank instead of, I don't know, an actual tank in my opinion. Judgment of Light, same as it's always been. Consecrated Ground, up to 6 allies standing in Consecration get healed every 9/10 of a second, and enemies have a 50% movement snare. I really like this, but I feel that the 50% snare for enemies in Consecrate should be made baseline. I don't see why it isn't. If it's a concern for PvP, just make it not affect players. I've seen reduced effects on players literally all over skills so far in this alpha test, so why not do it with this? Aegis of the Light, 3-minute cooldown, channels an Aegis of Light that protects you and all allies standing within 10 yards behind you for 6 seconds, reducing all damage taken by 20%. I don't like this, and the reason being is that it honestly looks like the Paladin jumped a Disc Priest in the courtyard, smacked them around, took his spellbook, and said, "Oh, look at me, I'm a Disc Priest." This is literally the Disc Bubble without, but it's just a conal effect more or less. It got stolen from Final Fantasy XIV, I believe it. I mean, heck, if you really want to get into it, I'm sure I could dig up a Dungeons and Dragons book somewhere that has this same spell, just not called Aegis of Light. Last Defender, Tier 100, passive. Each enemy within 8 yards reduces the damage you take and increases the damage you deal by 3%. This effect has diminishing returns. The real question is when does the diminishing returns kick in? At how many stacks? And at what point, you know, is it good for 3 targets? Is that when it stops? Is it good for 5? I mean, this could be really good in dungeons, depending on the pulls. Righteous Protector, Shield of the Righteous reduces the remaining cooldown on Light of the Protector and Avenging Wrath by 3 seconds. I like this a lot. This makes for more engaging gameplay by keeping your cooldowns active a lot more. And having Avenging Wrath more often is going to help you make those big pushes in dungeons because you're doing more damage. Seraphim, 45-second cooldown. Magnifies all your secondaries, consumes up to 2 charges of Shield of the Righteous, and lasts 8 seconds per charge. So you can have a 16-second buff for all your secondaries. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. There we go. Switched them around to get the spellbook centered for you guys out there. Ardent Defender is still here. Same as always, 20% damage reduction for 8. While Ardent Defender is active, if you die, you're instead brought to 12% of your max health. The biggest problem, Jessica, that I see with a lot of the Paladin talents is that there is something that they baked in from either the artifact or a talent that they wanted to get rid of or remove, and they tried to bake it into another talent, and they made one talent in each row so blatantly strong that there's just no point in taking anything else. For example, for Ret, Hammer of Wrath was made a talent, and it was put on the same line as Blades of Wrath. If I don't take Blades of Wrath, my rotation feels so clunky that I'm sitting there auto-attacking for a pretty hefty deal of time, because I already get over 4 procs a minute with my current haste. And Blades of Wrath has been confirmed to be affected by haste as its translation to procs a minute. So why would I get rid of that in favor of Hammer of Wrath? Sure, it's the execute, I can use it with wings, and it generates a holy power when I use it. That would be amazing if I didn't have to shoot myself in the foot with my rotation in order to get it. There's the shield, as always. Does the silence, jumps twice. Jessica, if you're not tracking the Blessing of Freedom changes, if you're a PvPer, you're really going to like this. And depending on what raid content comes out, this could be important too. Blessing of Freedom now also affects knockbacks, pulls, etc. You can't get typhooned by a druid, you can't get thunderstormed by an elemental shaman. Any effects like that are completely ignored. Yep, and forced movement. Blessing of Sacrifice. Okay, that could be fun, I guess. Consecrate, of course. Divine Steed, still the same. Flash of Light, Guardian, Ancient Kings. I'm actually going to start popping some of these cooldowns to see what if they changed anything. Nothing too big there. Where's my Guardian at? Still the same. That's pretty bland. I'm disappointed. Sacrifice used a lot in raids if they're decent. Okay, fair enough. Consecrate is the same. Judgment hasn't changed. Everyone must be on Twitch. Yeah, most of my viewers are on Twitch, Rilo. But that's fine, man. If you want to be hanging on YouTube Live, that is perfectly fine, man. Don't feel bad. You can see what everyone's saying if you're watching the stream. That chat is fully integrated. Mastery for protection. Increases the armor bonus of Shield of the Righteous by 76% of your strength. And increases your block chance for melee attacks by 19%. Also increases attack power by 19%. Alright, I actually like how they're tying this into the primary stat of strength. Because they're trying to make all of the tanks have something tie into their primary stat. And all of the tanks have been reworked in some form or fashion to meet that criteria. And they're currently, Brewmaster Monk is the one getting the kind of scratched head looking at, because it hasn't been changed yet. But they said they are working on it, so we're waiting to see what comes out. I am a little worried about that, because it's 4 months till the expansion. We need to get that out and some tests on it. Oh, and I'm going to show off the Holy Light animation change for you, Jessica, while you're here. You will appreciate this. Hey, Brian, thanks a lot for the follow. Trying to fix a conundrum where people are going down as much as 15 or 20 eye levels to get stats. Eye level is king is their idea. Well, that's how it should be, to be honest, because, well, at least to an extent. Because look at vanilla for an example here. The difference of 10 item levels used to be an entire tier. An entire tier was 10 item levels. Yeah, I'm definitely digging that. Well, it's still really early. I mean, we could see a great deal of changes to that. I'm holding out that they'll underp it. There is a flight point. I must have it. Nice.
You find only the best juju here.
Alright, she should be here. And honestly, with that, I have completed the entire Horde quest line for... Wow. It was a great story. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm only at 115, so there's obviously a lot more to go. Oh, and I completed the swamp of Nazim on my hunter, not on my paladin. Where is this located on the World of Warcraft map? To be honest, I do not have the answer. Calendar, no. They haven't put it on the map yet. That's pretty cool.
Times change, and so must the Zandalari. May your vestments be adorned with the skulls of your enemies.
Yep, Razan's dead. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Healing rain. There's the Ascendants. That looks really nice. Blessing of Wisdom, mana return from crit was enough to keep you above. Yeah. It was ridiculous.
And which lower do you bargain with?
Hello, man.
Bones of Zibala. So many more quests to do. And so far every side quest I've done has had an impact somewhere in the story. I believe it. However, everybody, we are going to cut the stream here for tonight. A huge thanks to everyone who swung by. Hope you guys got your questions answered. If you have more questions to ask, feel free to throw them on the comments below on the video. It will be uploaded to YouTube. At least started processing as soon as the stream ends. Big thanks for all the support. Huge shout out to everyone who's been coming by, asking questions, especially to Xayj, who has been working on graphic arts for my channels. The banners, avatar changes, those are of his design, and he is currently working toward raising money for charity through his work. By all means, feel free to contact him. I'm waiting for him to give me a link to a site that he and his group are working on for more charity events for that. Say hi to the ninja. Thanks, Jessica. I will. And a huge thanks over to Wolfcrier for that huge host earlier. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate the support. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.